But it does a fabulous job, and I really love not having to push lint around, and I love just being able to polish surfaces. So many times, not just mirrors, I've used this rag. Okay, so let's look at the other product that is one of our top sellers. Oh, I gotta put this back here. And that is our dusting mitt. But I wanted to show you the dusting mitt in this cute little size. Look at this, isn't that adorable? They sell kids line, okay? And at first I'm like, a kids line, but kids, they love to clean, okay? And one of the biggest selling factors of our Norwex line is that, oh how cute, it almost fits, is that our kids can clean with us because all we use is water and a rag. And they can go around and they can clean and clean and clean to their heart's content. And you don't have to worry about them inhaling chemicals, getting their hands on it. You know, children put their hands in their mouths all the time, you know. They're not like us, so they don't think about, oh, this might not be good for me. So kids can go ahead and clean with us. And that's another fabulous product. So the dusting mitt. It's not only for dusting. I have to tell you, one of the favorite things I found out that it does is actually cleans my window screens. So I'll get to that in a second. It's static clean, so you just start it by giving it a little static like this, and the microfiber goes over and it picks everything up. And not only picking it up, but also you can polish out fingerprints as you go and all that sort of stuff. It cleans, you know, it's around your hands, so you can actually grab things, you know, pick them up and polish them. So it has a lot of uses that way. But like I was saying, if you wet it down, now this really got me. Has anyone here ever cleaned a screen? You know that you have to take it out of the window, you have to hose it down, you have to scrub it down with a brush, you have to hose it down again, you have to let it out to dry, and then you can put it back in there, and even then it doesn't always get all of it, right? This thing is a lifesaver. I literally wet it down and I go along and I clean the window, and it pulls off the dust and dirt and grime that is on those window screens, and I don't have to remove them out of there at all. And because it's, you know, microfiber, it goes around, I can collect along the windowsills, in the windowsills, you know, all that dirty places, and it picks all of it up. It does a fabulous job. So kid-friendly, no chemicals, and the dusting mitt has multi-purposes, as well as literally, I think, almost everything in our product line has more than one purpose. So the next one I just wanted to do a quick show for you is the mop. Okay, so this is the mop head. Then we have the mop handle, which you can see right here. It has Velcro along the bottom, so you can attach and reattach whatever type of mop heads you want. There's dust mopping, the regular mops, and then in our mops as well, they're antibacterial as well. Now this one in particular that I have is a tile mop. It's got the little blue portions are a little more scrubby, and it's got more ridges on it so that it can get in between your tile and clean the grout as well. The other neat thing about our mops is it has a telescopic handle, so you can make it longer or shorter, depending on how tall or short you are, or how tall or short the project is. So normally, I'm not going to take the time to go out and do this right now, but normally I would just go wet this down and then slop it on the floor, and then I would attach my mop like that, and off I go. Okay, so no more having to carry around a mop and a bucket and water sloshing everywhere. I mean, it's fabulous. And when I'm done, or when I want to do another section, I just go run it under some hot water or warm water, whatever, rinse it out, scrub it together like this, wring it out, put it on the floor, slap on my mop, and I go again. So this picks up an amazing amount of dirt on your floor. The corners, which you'll find in our Superior mop pack, the standard mop pack is going to have rounded corners, and it doesn't get as into the corner. Okay, so the Superior mop pack has this. It has multiple attachments that you can use, and I have, my dream list is our double-sided mop. So you can put the dusting mop on one side and flip it over like that and put the mop. Okay, so there's so many options. And this mop handle goes with any mop head that you have. And there's also an attachment that you can buy that puts brackets here and here so that you can wrap your EnviroCloth around it, and you know, like a Swiffer does, and you can just kind of poke it in the little holes, and so it holds the rag on it. And then you can extend your mop handle as far as you want, and you can get maybe those windows up in the top of your house that are hard to reach. You can attach your window rag on there. So there's a lot of things you can do. Fully functional, multi-purpose mop. So that's the mop. All right, and then, doesn't want to stay. Also, what I was going to show you earlier, and I said I would get to, is the travel pack. So all these great things that the EnviroCloths do and the antibacterial properties that they do, they come in this handy little travel pack. You can buy the travel pack if you want, or use your own, but you buy the 4 little EnviroCloths. Aren't these things cute? They're so perfect for when you're out and about and you're traveling and you don't want to lug a whole EnviroCloth with you. For example, I was telling Brassie that the other day I was at Costco and I was, pushing my cart along, and I didn't realize how dirty it was until I slid my hand this way and I got slimed by something, and I didn't have my EnviroCloth on me, and I thought, duh, Rachel, you need to bring these with you because they're antibacterial. I could have cleaned that, no problem, wouldn't have even thought twice. As it was, I was sitting there going, oh, I wonder what's on my hand. Did someone snot their way onto the cart? Or worst case scenarios, right? So travel pack, you can keep them wet and moist with you all day long. Put them in there, great for when you have kids and they're getting their hands on everything. If you go into a bathroom that maybe doesn't clean as well and you're worried that your children actually clean their hands, then you can wash them with this. You can wash the tables. So many easy uses for this, okay? In so many ways that I love having this along with me. And then I just have a couple other things to show you. Norwex body packs. Now they have a line of towels, makeup cloth removals, makeup removal cloths. I think that's how it's supposed to go, sorry. And then the body pack, okay? So these things are fabulous. They have the antibacterial in them, so the silver, and using it on your skin is fabulous. I mean, think about all the bacteria and stuff that you get on your skin. Now, I also bought the back scrubber for my husband. He loves that thing. It's been in my shower for about 2 weeks now. Doesn't stink. So the silver in it, and actually, I'm sorry, I totally forgot to tell you that. One of the other factors that is so awesome about the antibacterial and the silver in the rag means that it not only kills the bacteria on the surfaces that you're cleaning, but it also kills the bacteria in our rags, because we all know that if you've had a rag out for a couple days, what's it going to do? It's going to stink. It's going to smell, right? Because the mold and the mildew start growing. Okay, so these rags, they don't do that. Okay, so this is the body pack one, and my son, who's 16, he, is right in that lovely stage of life where you get acne and things like that, your body's changing, etc., growing into a man. So I gave him this because I would try other things, and he'd never do it, right? So I said, hey, just put this in your shower, hang it up on this fancy little hook. Wash your face with it, wet it down, wash your face, rinse it out, wring it out, and hang it up to dry. Just do that, okay? And I have literally started seeing he's clearing up all along his face. Oh, it's fabulous. So great way, easy way to do. And his literally was in his shower probably about 3 weeks, maybe a month, before I even thought, oh, hey, I need to go wash that. And I pulled it out of there, and it did not stink. So every time I turn around, this stuff sells itself to me again. So fabulous products. Our towels are the same way. I just brought Brassie and them a towel that I've been using for a week and a half. I have had it in my shower for a week and a half, and it doesn't stink. So I don't know about you ladies, but I've never had a towel that I don't have to wash for 2 weeks, and it still smells great. It still works well. Okay. So body pack as well, and then what's the other things I wanted to show you? Oh, just a couple little products. So we do have additional cleaning products for those harder jobs, because there's always going to be some job that's just a little bit harder. For example, the descaler. This one removes rust in a sink. Okay, all you do, lime, rust, all that, you just spray it in on the surface that you want. You let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes. It does its job. You wipe it off, and it's good. Okay, so this is fabulous. I used it on my first cleaning job. And you can use it dilute as well. So it's not just this one bottle. I actually diluted some down for the lesser jobs like the soap scum in the bathroom and just anything like that that I don't need as concentrated a product. So that's great for that. I also have Sportzyme, and it's I just lost my word, enzyme based. Okay, so what it does, when it's enzyme based, if you're familiar with enzymes, you know that they essentially are like little Pac-Mans. They go in and they kind of chomp down the organic material and they process it, and the byproduct is carbon dioxide. Okay, just like when we're breathing. So very eco-friendly, very good product. I have a girlfriend that uses this because she does CrossFit training. And she uses it on her weight belt, on her shoes, on her knee pads, you know, all these things that when she's working out right up next to her body, it's going to start to stink, right? So she just sprays it on this. She doesn't have to wash it for a week at a time. It used to be she had to do it every day. So this is a fabulous product. When you spray it on it, as well as our odor eliminator and things like that, it actually goes in and attacks the organic material that causes the stink, and it gets rid of it. So fabulous products. And one other thing, I actually have two. Cleaning paste. This thing is like genie in a bottle. If you ladies look into this is an absolute must-have. Okay, so it's nice powdery substance. It's like a bar of soap, really. It's marble flour, traces of natural soap, and coconut oil. Okay, and they use it on everything. It removes hard water stains. You can scrub it on your faucets, on your refrigerators, you know, where you have the water dispensers and always gets hard water stains. This works on that. It works on so many things. This has been a lifesaver for me. I have my own cleaning business, and everywhere I go in the house, this can be used somewhere. So it's been a fabulous, fabulous product. Just takes a little bit, rub it on, scrub around. It's elbow grease in a jar. So, and then finally, because I definitely recommend whenever you buy a Norwex product, it's like any other fine product on the market, you want to take care of it, right? So when you are taking care of your Norwex rags so that they're at their ultimate capacity, you want to be sure that you're not using laundry detergents that have a whole bunch of fillers. For example, Tide. You want to use as natural laundry detergent as you can. And that's why I recommend our laundry detergent for cleaning your Norwex rags. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to do a little load. Like if you buy 3 rags, you think, oh, I don't want to do a load for just 3 rags. Well, no, what I mean is that you can put it in with your regular load, so long as it's not linty materials like towels, etc., because it just attracts to the microfiber. You can do that regular load that you have, throw your Norwex towels in, and use this detergent to clean the whole load. Okay, so this is enzyme based as well, all natural products, great for the environment, and no fillers in it. Like most other fillers, I just found out they like to put sheetrock in their Tide. And things like that. Well, maybe it's not Tide. I probably shouldn't say a specific brand. Someone might get mad at me. But I know that they put fillers in laundry detergents. You know, just take your laundry detergent if you want at home, set it in a glass jar and let it sit for a while. You'll start to see what the fillers are. So I recommend that you buy a supply of laundry detergent. It's $24.49, and it does up to 100 loads, you know, small loads, and then if they're larger loads, fewer loads than that, whatever. But it's great, especially so you can take care of your EnviroCloths and your Norwex rags. So this also can be diluted down into a cleaner in a water bottle, so it has multi-purpose there. The ways that you take care of your EnviroCloths and your Norwex rags is no bleach, no fabric softener, and as natural as soap as possible. So you just run them through. I just throw them in the laundry, run it on hot, do a load, put them in the dryer, let it dry, pull them out, and I'm ready to go again. Okay, and if they get really, really grimy, because you're going to want to use them a lot, then you can boil them as well, because it actually releases the fibers, which releases the grime and the dirt into the water. So that's Norwex in a big nutshell. There is so much information, and I'm more than happy to help you with any questions you have. You can check out my website, www.rachelhuggins.norwex.biz. And my phone number's on there. Feel free to call me if you have any questions. And ladies, whatever you're looking at to buy, whatever you're interested in, I know that you're going to be absolutely happy and ecstatic with the product that you get from Norwex. So thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Tammy and Brassie. You ladies are wonderful. And let's go ahead and get our Norwex on. Have a good one.